Raise your hand if you've ever dated a celebrity.
I always like have like little flashbacks. It was Young Thug.
Oh,
Bruh,
Young Thugger.
Damn. But it was great, and he paid me. Only 3,000.
Okay, so Thug was the best you ever had. Who was the second best?
It's a tie between like 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg.
She's jumping in.
Snoop or 50 Cent? You had to choose one. Snoop.
I feel really bad. I shouldn't have done all that to him. I
He
was
is
so
a legend.
surprised when I was like, oh my God. I'm still waiting for Drake.
Drake?
Thank you.
Drake?
That was my second
Drake?
choice. I'm still waiting for you. Yeah. He told me I was dark and disturbed. I was like,
Oh, shit.
What? But that's fine, Daddy.
So the problem with many beautiful women today, we see them all over Instagram. They're very exquisite to the human eye.
She is very gorgeous to me.
But when she opens her mouth.
What's the foundation of you guys' relationship aside from just sort of chasing rappers around the country?
That's it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Her beauty is now equivalent to Shrek. See, the problem with many women today, they have a sense of entitlement, that they deserve some kind of special treatment, as if she's the Prime Minister of North Korea. What the bejesus?
I don't think men are good people. Wait, you think that now? All men. I don't think they're good people. The reason for that, and I truly believe that, the reason for that is, like, for men to do things that they consider small in the flesh of, like, cheating. You know that that's going to destroy your partner, but you do it anyway. And just because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to accept your betrayal.
Right. Have you ever cheated in a relationship?
That's exactly what I was about to ask. Yeah, I've cheated.
Yes, I've cheated.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So today, I want to walk you guys through the Matrix, where we're going to uncode Womanies, and I want to show you guys some of the childish-like behavior and how preposterous some women can be.
If a guy licks me out when I'm on my period, I'll respect him more.
Nasty bitch.
If a guy licks me out when I'm on my period, I'll respect him more.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
Only if our eyes can see a woman's soul instead of her physical attributes, our ideologies and perception on beauty will change drastically. You know, I like it when women complain about the average guy. I don't want to be with the average guy. When 95% of her beauty can be wiped away with a single wet wipe.
I look cute, babe. I look cute. I look cute.
Yes, sweetheart. Wait, you have something on your forehead. Let me just get that for you.
Oh my God! Tango down.
Lord have mercy.
See, the majority of the women today, they have bitten off more than they can chew. They price themselves as this steaming, hot, sizzling, gourmet steak.
I would rate myself a 10.
A 10.
A 10?
A 10. Period. A 10. Like 1,000 or something.
You lying. Why you always lying?
But the majority of them are barely even a single French fry.
Okay, so like what? Like let's be real this time. All right, so like on 1 to 10, like for real, like realistically, what would you rate yourself?
A 10.
Just fucking stop it, sweetheart. More like 10,000 pounds you need to lose because you are 10 pounds away from looking like Shrek. This girl is so fat, she can be used as Miley Cyrus's wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
This girl is so ginormous. When she stepped on the scale said, oops, We needed your weight, not your phone number. Sweetheart, you do not need a man. You need a diet plan. Thought, be gone.
This is a certified hood classic.
To this day. To this day.
Welcome in, gentlemen. Hopefully everybody is doing spectacular. So, I've dated a plethora of beautiful women. Voluptuous women, to say the least.
I'm about to bust.
Put on my knight in shining armor.
Knight in shining armor.
And went out and slayed the dragon. And what I learned from dating these types of women is that a lot of these girls, they have the outer beauty, but they're lacking the most important thing, the inner beauty. It's like their soul is dark and empty. Proverbs 3:13, it states, "Do not give your strength to a woman, nor your ways, which many kings have fallen."
You're like a dream come true.
Talking cat! And that is the absolute truth. You see guys who have given everything to a woman and they lost everything. First, it was Will Smith.
Oh my God!
Keep fucking my wife's mouth!
I'm going to, okay?
Doubles.
Officer,
8 a.m. Monday, she yours.
She yours at 8 a.m.
This weekend, I love her.
Because a lot of men today are led by their lust. Look at Mosey for an example. They got him.
He needs some milk.
They went and they got Dr. Dre. Cream doublers.
What? But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
And these Kareem gobblers went and got flights.
Delete what?
You stupid fucking twin bitch!
But I don't want to be with you no more. Bro, what the fuck, bro? Stop hitting my shit. Bro, stop hitting my shit.
Then Deshawn Watson. Kareem gobblers. Then Quavo. See, Quavo let this woman move him off his masculine frame. He got emotional, he got aggressive, and he gave her a lick to the chops. You get the bag and fumble it, I get the bag, flip it and tumble it. But Quavo is such a gentleman. He refuses to let Sweetie hold her own handbags. But all jokes aside, fellas, as a man, you never want to hit a woman. That is the most baited thing you can do because it shows you can't control your emotions. Oh, and look at this innocent bystander. He's like, oh, shh, I'm cool, man. I'll just catch the next one. Cheek Slaying Gospels, verse 55. Her ass is fat, but her personality is whack. She is shaped like a Coca-Cola bottle, but the soda is flat. Written by Nipsey Hussle, R.I.P. the legend.
I'm a soft and submissive type of girl. Blame it on the Aries in my chart, blame it on childhood trauma, doesn't really matter, but I'm dominant and aggressive. Honestly, I love that about myself. I just feel like it's made dating very difficult for me. I didn't even go on what I would consider a real date until I was 24, so that was about 2 years ago. And I understand the fact that men have no idea what to do with me because I give off really confident, aggressive energy, but then I'm really soft and shy and dainty and sweet when it comes to love. It's very confusing for us both. I don't really have it in me to stroke random men's egos or to look like a damsel in distress to get attention or to play dumb or make myself smaller. I like being the way that I am. I just hate the fact that my confidence is always deemed as intimidating or overly masculine. Like, why can't I be confident and aggressive and dominant and be feminine?
So to translate this in the language of the Womanies, whenever you guys hear a woman say, I'm a strong, independent woman.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
And that's being an IWWDNNM.
What?
An independent woman who don't need no man.
80% of the time, what she's trying to say is she is an insufferable, aggressive narcissist that she shall be avoided at all costs. No thanks and no thank you. Because these are the type of women that would say, I'm an independent woman. I don't need a man. These men are all dogs and trash. But she's the type of person that would depend on all her family and friends for support, food stamps, and the whole government to support her.
Dating in your 30s. Is anybody doing that successfully? I'm curious. If so, drop a comment, let me know. I'm single. I have a home, I have a career. I got my dogs, I got good friends, good family, but I've had this awful situationship.
You never pay attention to a woman's words. You pay attention to her actions.
I've been in an awful situationship for a little over a year and a half. This guy is like just devastated, humiliated me 4 times. 4 times too many. I had to literally get him out of my bed last night because I found out he is not only sleeping with me, but he's sleeping with his ex-girlfriend while also trying to get with his friend who's a lesbian. He's like trying to make like not a lesbian anymore. I don't know. I just don't understand it. It's just men these days. I tried the Hinge thing and met a great guy, but then he was still married. It was cheaper to keep her. So like, I have just a crippling fear, complete crippling fear.
You never pay attention to a woman's words. You pay attention to her actions. Why? Because a lot of women will use this term.
And that's being an IWWDNNM.
What?
An independent woman who don't need no man.
As a deflection. Why? Because she can't keep a man. You see how bitchy this girl is in this clip. No man wants to be with that. So she used, I'm a strong, independent woman as a scapegoat. Not only this, but you will see this with a lot of older women on Kevin Samuels' channel who has hit the wall. Where they can't get a man anymore because they're retired cream gobblers. They have so much mileage on them. No man wants to be with that. So they use the term, I'm a strong, independent woman. I don't need a man. Sweetheart, you don't need a man. You need a therapist.
Why does a woman still have to compete after he has chosen him?
I'm sorry. Is there a point in time where you can just quit?
Enemy cream gobbler detected. Cream gobbler opinion rejected.
Well, I mean, first off, that's really lazy.
I'm saying
you got to compete. You got to compete for everything you want with our value man. You're gonna have to compete for his little time. If you have 1, 2, 3 kids, those kids are gonna want time with their father. You're gonna want time. Everybody wants his time.
Even after he's chosen to give you his time?
Yes.
And once upon a time, back then, marriage used to be love, where we come to a relationship to give. Now,
I'm leaving here with something. You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
I understand keeping my, I understand keeping.
Yes, the answer is yes. Let me turn on my camera. Yes. You ladies need to start hearing more of this. Yes. You have to still keep it tight. You still have to keep women out of your marital bed. You got to make sure you're not being left for the mistress. You got to do that. That's what you got to do. And see, women used to.
Ring on it.
Huh?
I'm sorry. After he puts a ring on it, is
yeah. After you put the ring on it, because he's high value enough, he'll just buy you out and take her anyway. Have that attitude, you'll be the first ex-wife. Your attitude's the one's the problem, not his. You're the one that don't want to keep competing and keep working after you get him. See, far too many women want to sit up and after you get a wedding, then now I'm here. No, that's when the work starts. Let's get real. That's when the goddamn work starts. You got his last name. You're trying to help build his legacy, raise his children, stay on his program. He's trying to climb, you're trying to push.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being a drag on a man.
And here's the main problem with the majority of the modern women today, is that they want a traditional man, but they do not know how to be a traditional woman.
Cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring.
Cheek Slaying Gospels, verse 88. If she does not cook or clean, my brother, she does not deserve this ring.
Welcome, punch!
She belongs to the streets. She belongs to the streets.
This is the mindset that modern women have towards marriage. It's a retirement plan for them. See, I made this in the 50 commandments, 50 reasons why a man should never get married. Because once a woman marries a man, the competition anxiety stops because she knows that she has that man by the ball sack. The court system is going to favor her. So therefore, she does not need to compete for him, where the sex will stop.
You didn't give me pussy. You didn't give me pussy. I am a man. I need it. I need it. I thought you agreed to wait. Agree for.
Where she would stop going to the gym, where she would gain weight, where her boobs were sat down to the floor. See, marriage is not about love anymore. It's about stability for a woman, while marriage is responsibility for men. So fellas, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And one last thing before I end this video. If your ex-wife divorced you and took you to the cleaners, tell her I told you to send her this video. Gentlemen, you may now sing to the choir.
Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. Feminine wash. It takes the smell away. Na 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 na. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank. Your pussy stank.